tripping. Mine's broken in half.
Is it?
Yeah.
And you
You
don't
look like
Let's see how we...
look like wrinkles.
God,
to me.
this guy, he's a sex maniac. He is.
I go around.
Can you touch? Seriously.
Got someone I want you to meet. This is Mike. Stay safe, pal. Buddy tells me you're a real tough guy, huh? You're a real killer. Is that right? Beat up kids? Huh? Why are you on your knees? You queer or something? Huh? Tough. You gonna hurt me? Huh? Thought you said this guy is tough, huh? What is this here? That's gonna make the chain's gonna make you tough? Hey, he reads. Got an education, huh? You're not so tough, are you? Huh? Come on. Come on with it. Come on, show me what you got. Why don't you go kick his ass, huh? Where are you going? Is this your tough bike? Don't look so tough to me. You think I'm tough enough to ride this? Come on, get up. I think I want to ride it too. I said, get up! See how tough this bike is, huh?
Get him. Let me go.
Hey, Moody. Thought you said this guy was bad, huh? Don't look so bad to me. Ah! Get up, man! Hey.
Leave him alone. Come on, Moody.
Want me to kick your ass? Yeah, he wants me to kick his ass. Yeah.
Moody, don't. Put the bike back. Moody, don't do that. What are you doing?
Oh, no.
Thanks, I'll take it now.
Enough is enough, all right?
Get out.
Okay. Take it.
Broke my nose.
You did do it.
So did you.
The story begins with Clifford Peach, who has recently moved to Chicago to live in an upscale hotel managed by his widowed father, alongside his eccentric and alcohol-loving grandmother.
It got to where? Wow.
The following morning, Clifford Sr. drives Clifford to Fleer High School in a hotel limousine, promising to return for him at the end of the day.
He's a new kid. I know. He's kind of little. Ask him where he's from. You ask him. Go on.
Weren't you in Mr. Sanford's English class last year?
No, I'm new.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's new.
Inside the classroom, Clifford observes a student named Melvin Moody arrive late, offer the teacher an apple and refuses to sit until the teacher insists.
Excuse me, Mr. Moody. Are you having trouble finding a seat? If you can't find a seat back here, I'd be glad to have you come sit up front with me.
When the teacher addresses him as Melvin, Moody rejects the name, insisting everyone call him Big M.
I like that.
Is that BM for sure?
All right.
Clifford makes a witty remark about the moniker, immediately provoking Moody's anger. Moody threatens Clifford, warning that they will speak privately after class.
We're gonna have a little talk after school. Huh?
You know, that was so dumb what you said to Moody this morning. I never saw anybody put him down before.
Shortly after, a classmate named Carson cautions Clifford, explaining that Moody and his syndicate of bullies run the school by extorting money from the students.
You pay Moody protection money?
Lots of kids do.
I don't think you should let him get away with it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm kind of addicted to breathing.
Let's go.
As the final bell rings, Clifford walks toward the main exit, only to spot Moody and his crew waiting for him. Seeking to avoid a confrontation, Clifford retreats into the school library until closing time. Upon attempting to exit the building later, Moody and his gang corner Clifford in the hallway and drag him into the bathroom.
You know about Linderman?
Moody demands protection money, claiming the fee guard students against Ricky Linderman, a tall and intimidating classmate rumored to have killed his own younger brother. Clifford firmly refuses to pay.
Where am I gonna get $1 a day?
When Moody attempts to force him to drink dirty toilet water, Clifford splashes the sewage back into Moody's face and escapes to his father's waiting car outside. Upon returning home, Clifford informs his father about Moody's extortion scheme.
Kick him in the cojones. That's the thing.
Drawing on his professional as a hotel manager, Clifford Sr. immediately calls the school principal.
I don't see the humor in extortion.
The principal addresses the complaint by reprimanding Moody and assigning him a week of detention.
Take a walk. Clifford.
However, instead of offering meaningful support, the principal lectures Clifford, noting that public school is far less sheltered than his previous environment and advising him not to complain every time someone looks at him cross-eyed. Outraged by the principal's intervention, Moody waits outside the principal's office and corners Clifford, warning him that he'd better watch his back because what's coming for him won't be pretty.
Romeo and Juliet is a play about love and sex and people that were willing to die for it.
Yeah, and I'm dying for it right now.
Later in the classroom, Ricky Linderman walks in, but his imposing physique and chilling rumors surrounding his past lead his intimidated peers to avoid him, prompting him to sit at the back of the room.
I'll have a heart attack, I swear to God.
During a physical education basketball game, Moody intentionally targets Clifford, violently knocking him to the ground. Deciding to quit the game, Clifford returns to the locker room only to find his locker broken into, his clean clothes thrown in the dirt and his books heavily damaged. Just as he stands there confused and devastated, Clifford is mockingly advised by one of Moody's gang members to report the incident to the principal again. Clifford ignores the taunt and enters the restroom to wash his dirt-stained shirt. Shortly after, Moody and his thugs enter the restroom, forcing Clifford to hide inside a stall. Clifford waits quietly, hoping they will depart, only to realize the gang knew he was hiding all along and were simply waiting for him to come out. Just before Moody can assault him, Linderman unexpectedly steps out from an adjacent stall where he had been smoking. Terrified by Linderman's massive frame, Moody and his crew abandon their plans and flee the restroom immediately. Observing that the school's most feared bully is terrified of Linderman, Clifford follows Linderman into the schoolyard and offers to pay him a daily cash fee to act as his personal bodyguard, even offering to complete Linderman's homework.
At least it's not paying extortion.
Not interested.
Linderman flatly rejects the offer, preferring to remain entirely isolated.
So she does the rumba for it.
Meanwhile, at the luxury hotel where Clifford stays with his father, the assistant manager, Mr. Griffith, harbors a deep resentment toward Clifford's eccentric grandmother and the entire Peach family.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Dobbs, please. Chief of Operations, yes. This is Mr. Griffith.
Griffith secretly contacts the hotel's chief of operations to report exaggerated complaints about Clifford's mother, aiming to have Clifford's father fired and the family evicted so he can claim the hotel manager position for himself.
I just came by to tell you that we got a phone call from Mr. Dobbs. He's going to be paying us a little visit.
Any particular reason?
The following morning at school, Moody's gang targets Clifford in the crowded cafeteria.
Where does Linderman hang out?
Slaughterhouse, probably.
Realizing that school authorities are unable to protect the students from Moody's extortion, Clifford decides to investigate the truth behind Linderman's reputation. He asks a teacher about Linderman's record and learns that the lethal rumors are false.
He had a younger brother, and the kid was playing at home one day, went into his father's closet, found a gun that was loaded, and was playing, and it accidentally went off.
The sole tragedy in Linderman's past was the accidental self-inflicted gunshot death of his 9-year-old brother, an event that left Linderman deeply traumatized and withdrawn. Shortly afterward, as Clifford exits the school swimming pool, Moody and a henchman corner him to extort money. When Clifford refuses, they lock him inside his locker and walk away. Fortunately, Linderman happens to pass by and rescues him.
I'll go to the movies tonight.
I guess so. Sure.
Seeking revenge for the constant harassment, Clifford later walks into the cafeteria and pours paste over the heads of Moody and his cronies, publicly humiliating them before fleeing the school. Moody and his gang give chase, eventually cornering Clifford in an alley.
Should have planned ahead because you're dead.
Just before they can assault him, Linderman steps in to protect Clifford, using his height and intense gaze to intimidate the bullies into backing off without a fight.
What was that you were saying?
Show 'em how tough you are.
Clifford continues to pursue a genuine friendship with Linderman, but Linderman initially resists, stating he only stepped in because Clifford seemed like a good kid.
I know about what happened. With your brother and everything.
When Clifford mentions his knowledge of the brother's accidental death and assures Linderman it was not his fault, Linderman reacts angrily, telling Clifford he knows nothing about his life, and demands to be left alone. Despite this initial outburst, Clifford persists in following him, and Linderman eventually accepts his company. Linderman introduces Clifford to his home workshop and shows him a broken-down motorcycle he has been attempting to rebuild.
You like it?
Yeah.
The two boys spend their after-school hours searching local junkyards for a rare engine cylinder required for the repair.
How's this?
After locating the part, they successfully rebuild the motorcycle and ride it across the city together. Through this growing bond, Linderman lowers his guard and even visits Clifford's home to converse with his grandmother.
You got a lot of girlfriends? I'm talking in the future, smart guy.
Realizing his influence at school has eroded because students saw Clifford successfully stand up to him, Moody hires an older, heavily built bodybuilder named Mike to serve as his personal bodyguard to regain control of his extortion operation.
Faction lines.
And you don't.
Later, while Clifford, Linderman, and several classmates gather for a picnic lunch in Lincoln Park, Moody arrives with Mike and demands that Linderman fight his new bodyguard.
Moody tells me you're a real tough guy, huh? Beat up kids? Huh? Huh?
Reluctant to engage in physical violence, Linderman refuses. Mike aggressively shoves and mocks him, but Linderman again refuses to fight and attempts to walk away.
Why don't you go kick his ass?
As Linderman starts the engine, Mike blocks his path before punching him off the bike. Mike destroys the vehicle's frame and pushes it directly into the park lagoon. Deeply humiliated and distressed, Linderman flees the school.
Hey.
That evening, a distraught Linderman arrives at Clifford's hotel to borrow money. Clifford hands over the cash but follows him outside, demanding to know why he refused to defend himself.
You build a bike to run away for no reason, to go nowhere.
Overwhelmed by emotional pain, Linderman confesses the truth about his brother's death. He accidentally killed his brother while playing with their father's loaded gun when they were home alone. But Linderman lied to investigators by claiming he merely found the body afterward. The crushing weight of guilt and self-blame has left him terrified of physical conflict. After making this confession, Linderman boards a subway train and disappears into the night.
That's her, Mr. Dobbs.
Later, Mr. Griffith brings the hotel's intimidating chief of operations, Mr. Dobbs, to inspect the hotel, hoping Grandma's eccentric behavior will prove that Clifford's father is incompetent and unfit for the job. Instead, Mr. Dobbs is completely charmed by Grandma's bold, flirtatious personality. To Griffith's disbelief, she shamelessly seduces the chief of operations right in front of him, and the two end up drinking and partying together. Griffith's desperate scheme to sabotage the Peach family backfires spectacularly, ultimately costing him his job as assistant manager.
I'm gonna quit school. I'll never graduate anyway.
The following afternoon, as Moody, Mike, and their gang return to the park to resume extorting students, Linderman wades into the muddy lagoon and drags his submerged motorcycle onto the bank. Moody notices him taking the vehicle and approaches, demanding that Linderman leave the motorcycle behind. When Linderman ignores him, an irritated Moody orders Mike to physically assault him again.
You got 3 seconds to make your split. Without the bike.
Mike demands that Linderman yield, but Linderman suddenly snaps and punches Mike directly in the face. Seeing his hired muscle is about to be defeated, Moody attempts to attack Linderman from behind. Clifford intervenes, pulling Moody away to engage him in a one-on-one fight. Expecting an easy victory, Moody throws wild punches and taunts Clifford, who initially struggles to defend himself.
Come on, get him! Get him!
Following Linderman's vocal instructions from the sidelines, Clifford lands several solid punches straight to Moody's face, delivering a final blow to his nose that knocks him flat onto the grass. Moody sits on the ground bleeding and clutching his broken nose as the surrounding students laugh at his defeat. The story ends with Linderman picking up his motorcycle and turning to Clifford. He playfully asks if Clifford will be his bodyguard from now on, but Clifford smiles and the two friends walk out of the park together alongside their classmates. Subscribe for more dramas like this, and don't forget to like this video, it really helps the channel grow.